recognized the kind of traditional concept that your use of your property must be such that it does not infringe on someone else's rights. For example, they actually were a distortion of everything that we've conceived of the traditional right of an individual to own property and to make his own decisions about the use of that property.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
I came from a broken home. My father, he was still young and creeping, and I was raised by the wife he mistreated. When I got older, I might go see him on the weekend. I grew up in my grandmother's house, stealing cigarettes, and I went to public school. I got in fights, I got suspended, I got expelled. They felt I was a troubled youth. And then in high school, they gave us sex education a summer too late. I had already begun to take Pop's place, placing women on my plate. And I suppose in my early 20-somethings, I shouldn't have done quite so much fucking. Know all the pain I had been a father to was stuck with the struggle. And this shit runs much deeper than puddles, deeper than team huddles, deeper even than half gallons. And just to get to where I am at now, it's cost me 2.5 mountains. Man, I'm too broke for counting. My back is downright broken in. This debt collection shit is closing in, and I can hear my old friend poking in. He shows a grin as he peeks out of the door of the closet of my mind. He's a better father than I could ever be. He's a better father than mine, and I can see what tomorrow holds. And it's exactly why I'm married to the past. And if you can't buy to drop judgment, make like a dinosaur and carry your ass.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Next May will make 6 years since I met the mother of my son. It was a shitty rehab for drunks, junkies, and those whose love had come undone. But when the drug abuse continued, even after Rainey was born, I had no choice but to reserve our day in court, and the state left this family torn. And he became the first child that I was unable to give a family to. And you could say that the trial was trying, but see me, I refused to bring a plan to lose. And I'm still not sure if any of us even made it out of that shit alive. But Rainey Miles is my best friend, my homeboy on the side, and always with me ride or die. And I brought my son back to the coast where I met baby mama number 2. And it would prove to be a lesson in loving people who choose not to be in love with you. Because little did I know, her heart already belonged to someone else, and she would call him husband, and her true feelings were a secret she kept all to herself. And when the drugstore test read positive, she kept that shit a secret as well. And as much as I cared for her, I was not considered among the people she felt she needed to tell. Now a lot of people been confusing me with who I was, though I'm not the same one. If you came by the birth judgment, you evolve, go right the fuck back where you came from.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Now every morning the mirror shows me exactly what I said it never would. I messed up good and confess I should. I simply failed to do the best I could. And with our only choices seemingly being love or hate, I can tell you I've done the research. I spent the long nights, I have found them both to be the fucking same. Sometimes it becomes so difficult not to give in. The words don't always play on the stripe. You wouldn't survive one night of one day in this life. And giving life to Molly Grace, man, I know this shit damn near killed us both. But when the smoke dispersed, I wrote a verse and we'd still end up talking on the phone. You see, I impregnated someone in which I intended to build a life with. Not a person that I knew I'd have to run away from, or a person that I'd have to fight with. And I go through cell phone after cell phone, arguing visitation with the dial tone. Maybe I finally made hell home. At least I know I won't have to die alone, friendly with milestones. You took her at conception. I missed a birth because you suffered from delusions. I followed you through 2 states. You moved to 3rd because you love confusion. And you may be the mother of my daughter, but I place you one step above a nuisance. I retain space in my brain for the past loves, and you the one that I improve with. This track was not to blast you, but outlast you. Revenge is not my king. And though a lot of cats would have done this shit differently, I don't remember asking them a goddamn thing. They don't understand the sacrifice or how I could have ever loved number 2. Asking why I'm rapping, but shit, tell me just what the fuck else am I gonna do? I've named all the ones I killed for, and I never said exactly who I trusted was. But we all seem to walk with the path of hell straight dead ahead in front of us. So while many of them have advice, and once they get a buzz they must talk, if they can wear a judgment, I'll tell you right now they can fuck the fuck off.